Well, I found a nice spot by the Vltava river again, and today I have my tarot cards and also some crystals as well, which I just bought from the crystal shop, just to help to keep down the tarot cards to stop the wind blowing them into the river. But the energy here is very good with this river. There's sirens going off in the background, there's someone cutting hedges in the background as well. But the feeling here is to carry on just the same. So what I'm going to do today is just think of your issue. So think of your issue, think of your question, and I'm going to lay down 3 piles on the table. You've got to choose one pile. So this is pile 1. This is pile 2. And this is pile 3. So 3 piles. So pick a pile, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to go through the first pile first. So this is number 1. And first of all, I'm going to look inside the crystal ball to see whether I can see any messages. So this is if you picked number 1. First of all, I'm seeing like this kind of sort of dip. So there's a feeling maybe you felt quite low recently about something, but I'm seeing like 2 dips. So it could well be you and also someone else here, someone who you are connected to. Okay, I'm seeing the letter L and also the letter C for connections here as well. And I'm seeing 2 butterflies next to each other. So again, it's this connection with somebody else, and there's a feeling of you both going through a transformation. So it could well be this deep soul connection. And I'm also seeing a white dove as well here. It's interesting with these cards here. I've got the Strength card, which is number 8, and then I've got the 8 of Swords reversed. So it's 2 8s. And with that, I'm feeling something very karmic. Okay, so it could well be a lot of pushing and pulling and also blowing hot and cold as well. I've also got the 3 of Swords here, which is very much the card of, it's like a love triangle or third party, someone who's been doing a lot of interfering. Okay, I just sense they've been getting in the way of where you are now and where you want to get to. Okay, I just see them, it's like they have a spell over somebody, or they're manipulating some kind of situation. And with the swords here, swords are very much about the mind, where the heart is very much about the emotions. So there's some kind of conflict between the mind and the heart, where the heart is feeling one thing and the mind is wanting something else. It's that same old scenario like in the car when you got your foot on the accelerator and the hand on the handbrake. You just go around in circles, you just go round and round and round. With the Strength card here, there is a sense of someone watching from afar. Okay, it could well be that they've been looking at your social media. I don't feel it's anything to worry about. In fact, I just feel it's a love interest, okay? And they're just seeing how you're getting on and what you're up to here. Also, I feel here with the 8 of Swords in the reverse position, there's a sense that things have been in your hands, okay? And there's a feeling that the situation was controlling you, but the energies are changing, okay? The energies are changing where you're actually taking control of the situation. You're actually changing the energies. And also the Strength card, it shows that you've been very, very strong. Okay, you've stood your ground around the situation. And the end of August is shown to be a very good time. Whoops. So that's pile 1. Let's look at pile 2. So first of all, let's look in the ball and see whether I can get any letters. Okay, the number 1 is given for connections first of all. It's very clear. As I look deeper, I can see the moon as well. It's showing like a situation around you where you're feeling very emotional. It's like you're being pulled one way and then the other. The letter L is given here, and also the name Lorraine and also Lynn is given. And I'm also seeing the letter T as well. And as I look at the cards, okay, all the cards are reversed, okay, so there is a sense of something working against you at the moment, okay. It's like this negative momentum which has been kind of sort of building up, and there's a sense it's been one thing after another, okay. I'm being told that it doesn't just rain, but rather pause regarding what you've been going through. I'm also feeling here with the Six of Wands in the reverse position that something was snatched away from you, okay. It's very much about defeat being taken from the jaws of victory. You know, it's like you had £1,000 on red on the roulette wheel and it come up black, okay. It's that kind of feeling, okay, of feeling kind of sort of gutted. I do feel a very negative person around you. I feel this person to be very controlling, very cold, very distant, very manipulative. You know, I just sense that they're very unstable, okay, they're not very settled at all. And with the Five of Wands in the reverse position, there is a sense of some conflict going on here, okay, and a sense of a lot of pushing and pulling, and also blowing hot and cold here with this card. There is also a feeling that, I mean, this card can be looked at in one of three ways, okay. So number one, it could be about conflicts. Number two, it could be about playing games. And number three, it's about building something. Building something is the most, well, the best option, isn't it? Okay, it's productive. But games, there is a sense that things have been spiraling out of control. Okay, it started quite small, and then all of a sudden, it's like World War III is kind of sort of broken out, and it kind of pushes you further and further and further apart. Okay, and there is a sense if it goes too far, then a separation could be shown. Okay, so the feeling here is that there's a need to stop something, or someone needs to stop something. Okay, there's a sense that if you stop something, then you'll start to bring things closer. And number three. Right, let's have a look at the ball first of all. Okay, I'm seeing a pair of spectacles here, okay. Okay, they're saying that you need to look closer at a situation, okay, or you need to look at the paperwork, look at the finer detail. Funny enough, I was in a bookshop earlier and I was chatting to the assistant, and I said, we got talking about glasses. Oh, that's right, I was looking for my glasses everywhere, and I actually had them on me, you know, I was actually wearing them. And we kind of sort of joked. You know, so sometimes it's so obvious it's actually in front of you. And I explained to her that, you know, one time I was looking for this pen everywhere, absolutely everywhere, and then I found it behind my ear. So there is a sense it's actually closer to home. The answer is closer to home. The letter N for November is given to me, and the number 5 is given to me for connections, and also the letter C as well. Got another 8 here, okay, so again, something very calming. I see a face on this card, okay, it's a face looking at me, and there's something about facing up to something. So again, it's a situation where the pen's behind your ear, you're wearing the spectacles. It's there in front of you, okay. I see a phoenix as well, and there's something here about phoenix rising from the ashes. Something you feel is impossible actually becoming a reality, okay. There's a sense that once you face up to something, the gate is going to open, and then you're going to be able to move forward. That's the only thing which is holding you back now. Facing up to a situation, you keep turning away from it, you turn to something else. Face up to it, the gate will open, and it's so beautiful on the other side. With the 7 of Cups in the reverse position, it says you're going to make up your mind. You are going to make up your mind around a situation. Yeah, and then you're going to be able to move forward. And there's a sense you need to face up to something here. It's all connected. And then the star card in the reverse position can give me a lot of healing taking place at the moment. But don't worry, everything's going to be okay, that's what they're saying. But it's also about blocked wishes as well, because it's reversed. So it's like you put out your intentions, and then it's backed up with worry, fear, doubt. And it's just turning away from things. It's all connected. So the feeling here is that putting out the wish, letting go, allowing, and then your wish will manifest. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Thank you.